Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here with
Brad.
and the critters as normal. It is September 29th, 2020, Tuesday evening at 5:03 p.m. It is a cooler day out. Let me pull up the weather. Oh, maybe. 65 degrees right now. Feels like 65. It's light rain showers with 90% chance of participation. The high today was only 71. Low tonight will be 56. Uh, Humidity is 77%. Wind is 12 miles per hour from the north. Sunrise was at 7:30 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:25 p.m. And tomorrow will be 77 degrees and basically clear skies. So it's been crazy. We're both really tired. We're both really sore. Uh, it's a week from today that we will be pulling out of Crawfordville and headed up to North Carolina. We have movers scheduled to show up about 10 a.m. and move us. We're renting a 26-foot U-Haul.
Budget.
Budget, which I think is overkill on the truck, but who knows? I think they're accounting for appliances and stuff, but they said, what did that guy say to you? That it's better to have too much
space than not enough.
Yeah, which is true. Plus, we'll be having the car up on the Jeep up on a trailer. So it's a 10-hour drive if you can go the speed limit, which we won't be able to because we're in a moving truck and we are, we're pulling a Jeep. So we're going to be doing it in 3 days, even though it's 10 hours, because we're going to go. We haven't decided. We weren't going to stay in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Where was it? I don't know. We still haven't decided that part.
Yeah.
We don't want to stay in Jacksonville. I think there was a town right after it or something.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to look at the map, and then we'll be going past Savannah and spend the night, and then the third morning we'll drive into the Rocky Mountain. We actually live out in the countryside, and the movers will meet us there and move us in. And then we will start trying to figure out where our stuff is, because no matter how well you usually pack, then you can't find anything that you really need, and you'll find everything that you don't need. And we're already going through that where we'll be looking for something and it's like, oh, it's packed.
Yep.
Oh, it's packed.
Yep.
Or I just took me 15 minutes to find the ring light, and then it was sitting right here on the table, but I'm like, it wasn't in its normal spot because we're packing. We're about halfway packed. We pretty much have the bedroom done today. That was fun. That was fun. A lot of fun. And I ended up doing way more lifting than I should, but when you're moving and you're packing, you gotta lift stuff. So I like lifting stuff. I will be honest. That's why I like lifting weights, but my arms not so much. I might like it, but my body doesn't, and same way with Brad. Yeah. I was thinking about the laundry that we're doing because we kind of rearranged stuff. See, we had to pack the closet and stuff, so then we had to move the drying rack, the upright one, and the long one, to get to it, and it just, yeah. I said a lot of bad words, and so did Brad, and I think the dogs would have, except for then, Charlie decides that he cannot be without his mother, right? not be without me for 2 minutes.
He is such
So
a baby.
I know, and so he jumped up over the flattened boxes onto the bed, knocks half of the stuff I have piled on the bed. It's like, you big baby. Of course, Nixie was already up there. You know, the other day, Nixie decided she was going to do like a billy goat and climb up over the big bags of yarn onto the armrest of Brad's recliner. He was on the phone. I think he was scheduling for a closing at that point in time. I think you were.
Probably.
And I'm like, when he got off, I'm like, didn't you wonder why the dog was standing on the armrest of your recliner all of a sudden? So, yeah. So, we're doing all of that. And we have, like I said, about half the house. So, we're doing pretty good. I'm fighting the flu. I don't feel near as crappy right now as I did this morning. Oh. You know what's funny is I woke up about 6:30. We got up for a while. We normally do like a you know how you do a pre-game thing? We do like a pre-morning thing. Well, it's actually morning, but it's not our official morning. So we'll get up. I'll test my blood sugar. Then I will eat a banana normally and like a rice cake, you know, with a little bit of peanut butter. And Brad will do the same, or Brad will have something. And then we'll talk for a while and then we'll go back to sleep. So, and I felt okay, but then when I woke up the second time, well, I never really did get back to sleep. But by the time Brad got back up, I felt like that's warmed over. But it was okay. I'm like hucking boxes around and stuff, and I broke a sweat. You know how when you're sick, honey, and you break that sweat? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, can you shut off that AC, hun? Kind of cold. Everything's going okay. I mean, you know, we're tying up loose ends. We close tomorrow.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Go in and we close on it. Oh, did you ever get a hold of Luke about, you were wondering about his email?
Yeah. Well, actually, he sent me a text
Okay.
asking if we got it or not. And I told him, nope, not yet. So.
Oh, I'll get with you later on that. That's not
Okay.
what I meant. Not what I meant, but I'll get with you later on it, okay?
Ooh, okay.
It's official business. So anyway, that's about all we got going on. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you people, except for we're really tired. I still gotta go in and do the cat litter box. And what else? Oh, I was gonna show you guys, talking about pets and talking about pet concerns. And my biggest fear is losing one of my pets during a move. And we initially first came out from Wyoming to Florida here. We had 4 dogs and 2 cats. And we only have half that amount now because, sadly, 2 of the dogs and 1 of the cats passed away from old age. And but I'm still really worried because, like, Angel's 18 years old, and we are going to, because we're trying to conserve money and stuff. So, you know, because everything costs so much in the course of a move and stuff. I mean, you know. So we're going to have the dogs and the cat in the cab of the, I'm going to say U-Haul, but it's the budget moving truck. So it's going to be kind of cramped. And good thing we're doing it in little stages. But Angel has a great big pet carrier. And I know I'm probably going to have to sit with her on my lap possibly. Or she's going to be on my feet. But so we got this. Ordered this. And it's mesh, of course, And I'm going to put a soft folded blanket here. And this is all mesh here. The top as well. This side, is mesh. So she'll be nice and comfortable in there. And we could carry her into the motel and stuff that way. So I'm thrilled about that. And then Charlie has a no pole harness, and we really like it. And Nixie has one, but it was really old. Actually, it was the one that we trained Charlie on. So they wrestled a bunch, and there was like teeth marks in it. I think Charlie got a hold of it and chewed on it once when he was a puppy. Anyway, it's horrible looking.
Well, remember when we first got Charlie and we had Nixie's harness on her? He'd grab the harness and drag
pull
her
out in the yard. So there for a long time, we wouldn't let him out together. So we ordered this. This is the no pull harness, and I really love it. Her head will go through here, and this is her chest and then her stomach. And then I really like this feature because each side clips independently, so it's very easy to put them on. This is made, Brad said, so that if they're really pulling, you can clip the leash to this, and it'll turn them around so they're facing you. And we might do that if she's not listening. Plus you have this one. This handle is really nice. Charlie has one as well. And so if they see a dog or a cat and say they're just really being rambunctious and trying to chase and stuff, you can grab a hold of this and pull them back, and it gets their attention, and it's really good to have. So, and this is reflective. So I really love that too, because we plan on also taking them for walks and stuff once we get moved and get settled in. Once Brad gets some help for his hip and back, and I get some help for my breathing. My breathing is still an issue. Not even going to pretend. It's pulmonary edema. We don't know what causes it other than the swelling. We think it's because we've had so much rain here for the past couple months, and also there's so much mold growing everywhere. Yesterday, sounded I just a rough, gravelly voice, and I was so congested. I still am congested, but not nearly as bad. I've been coughing up some junk, but I am so allergic to molds and stuff that, And also, as we're packing and cleaning, yes, the dust, And so the breathing has been an issue.
Yeah.
Brad says he hears me wheezing almost all the time. I don't tend to notice it as much unless I'm really struggling. I think because it's like you don't hear yourself a lot. But I'm going to have that looked into more and do some testing once we get there and we get the new insurance and we get the new doctors and stuff, because I need to be able to breathe a lot easier, because that really zaps my energy and really makes it hard for me to do things like walk very far. Now I can lift stuff and that kind of stuff, but anything that takes a lot of energy, especially walking and stuff, it really exhausts me. So we'll look into that. We'll both get as good as we can get.
Yep.
But everything's good. We're hanging in there. I feel better now that we're about halfway packed on.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
We're getting there. I know our daughter and grandkids are very excited about us moving up there. We're gonna start Sunday night dinners, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or maybe a later lunch.
That's why I was thinking that might be nice, and later lunch, and that way they can get on home and get settled because they got school the next day and she's got work, and my TV shows are on that night, and I don't care who's around. I'll tell you what. Sunday night's the only night I really watch. I love 90 Day Fiance. I don't know why. I know it's crap TV. Sue me. And I like it when it's on Mondays. But I don't care who's around. I'll turn it on and sit there and watch it. We had a whole house full of people. And I'll tell you what, we had a whole bunch of people watching it. We had our daughter's fiance was sitting there watching it.
Yep.
His son was sitting there watching it. And some of the girls. And they're all asking questions and stuff.
Yep.
So I still got to go in and do the cat litter box. And then I got to pay some bills. So,
I got to go to the pharmacy.
You got to go to the pharmacy. I've been out of my heart medication for a couple of days, and I'm not feeling perky because of that either. If you guys know Vicki Pinard, and I know some of you guys do, please say a prayer for her. She's in the hospital with double pneumonia, and she is having major problems with her stomach. She's not able to keep anything down, so they've got her on, I think, kind of like a feeding tube right now,
Really?
hon. Yeah. And doing her that way, because it'll be at least a couple of weeks until they could do surgery or anything to fix whatever's wrong in her stomach. So, she really could use prayers. So, I feel bad for her because, And then if any of you guys know my friend April, I think her last name's Cameron. Say prayers for her and her kids to be able to get back to Idaho. They sure could use it. She's just waiting for a tow package to be installed on her truck so she can take her travel trailer with her and go back to Idaho and be with her family. So she could use your prayers. Anything else, honey?
No,
you can all pray for Brad because he needs some prayers.
I need help.
No.
So, yeah, we're just counting. It's funny because I know we talked about this. It seemed like when we were first discussing purchasing this mobile home that, God, it seemed like it was going to be forever. And now it's like, holy crap.
It was kind of funny because we were talking about it and then I don't know, something was said about it being the first week of October, and I turned around and I'm like, oh, wow, not until the first week? Now we're like,
I know.
Because it's Murphy's Law that, if you have a certain amount of stuff to get done, you're just going to be, stuff is going to get in the way. But we're doing okay, I think.
Yeah, we are.
I'm
a lot more confident about us getting everything done than I was this morning.
I can motate.
Yes, you can.
I can motate when I have to.
Yes, you can.
And so can he. And when we set our mind to it, we make a good pair working together. It's a kind of a different dynamic now than it was years ago, but we're sorting it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, love you guys. And later on, sometime way down the road, Brad may start doing a few videos about different equipment and stuff that help with disability, or how he does certain things. We're talking probably months down the road if you want to. Anyway, love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you guys are awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.